Can you go to jail for not paying your debts? Hi, I'm attorney Leroy Roberson back again. And the general rule is that you cannot go to jail for not paying your personal debts like credit card bills, medical bills, your mortgage payment, things like that. And I say generally because there is a situation that I'm going to talk to you about a little later that can lead to jail time for those type of debts. But let me come back to the first situations where certain debts can actually lead you in jail. And those type of debts are child support payments, tax debt, court fines, and fees. Now, those three situations are your three more common situations. You know, even if you haven't been in that trouble specifically or don't have those issues, you may know someone or have heard of situations where people have had, tax issues or child support payment issues that have landed them in jail. So, or maybe even some court fees that they failed to pay back that landed them in jail. So those three situations are the three more common ways that people land up in jail for having debts. But there is a fourth situation, and I want to make a quick note that I practice in California. So this is California's rules. If you are in another state, you may want to quickly look up kind of how your state would handle this situation, because I'm going to be speaking under California law. And in California, let's say you have a creditor that files a collection lawsuit against you for your debts. Some of these same personal debts, they could be credit card bills, medical bills, any type of debt. They file a collection lawsuit and they get a judgment against you. Once they get that judgment in California, a lot of times they'll hold what's called a judgment debtor exam. And at that examination, the creditor can ask about all of your assets, your income, basically to see how they're going to get their money. Now, if you fail to show up for this examination, the court will hold you in contempt. So it's a contempt of the court for failing to show up for this judgment debtor exam. And that's when, if that happens, you can actually go to jail, because now you're in contempt of court and you can be arrested, thrown into jail for failing to show up for that examination. And generally, to get out, you have to post a bond. That bond is usually going to be the amount that your debt was. And so that's how these creditors get paid. So a lot of times in California, they'll file these if they get a judgment against you, because they know that there's a lot bigger chance that they're going to get paid, especially if you go to jail. So definitely wanted you to know that information. And the quickest fix for that, if you have a judgment against you or a lawsuit, is to file for bankruptcy, because once you file that bankruptcy, two things happen. One, the automatic stay goes into place. And what that is they can't come collect anything from you. So that gives you some relief right away. The second thing that happens is whether you file a Chapter 7 or 13, once you get that discharge, you're no longer going to owe that debt. So the medical bills, the credit card bills, they'll get discharged. And so that lawsuit, that judgment against you, you can no longer be arrested for it because it's going to be discharged. So that's some saving grace. If you are in that situation and need some help, a bankruptcy is a way to alleviate the stress of going to jail if you fall in that fourth category. So that's it, guys. I hope that information helps you. If you have any other questions about any of this, as always, feel free to let me know and we can talk about it in more depth. If not, have a great day and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks.